Hey, welcome back to the channel, good friends. I'm Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. A product haul. I needed to order some things. That one polisher right up front here to the left was actually sent from a company that views the channel. Also, those that asked ever since I closed down the blue collar product line, what would be compatible, what would be close, what would be comparable. That's what I have filled in this box, and there's other boxes that are still off to the side here. I'm going to go through kind of what I have, and you can let me know if you want to see something, what you want to see first. Let's get right into the video. Well, let's start off with PeelClear. I needed to order some more PeelClear for our latest project. What is PeelClear? Well, the reason we're in this new location to begin with is we had to find a location that had a professional spray booth that was incorporated into the building, or a professional booth that was installed in the building with proper ventilation and airflow for this to go on correctly and look gorgeous. And we found that here at this new location. It also happens to have the Atlas 10,000 pound lift, which was a bonus. Still 3 bays, just laid out a little bit differently than our other building. And it's just a little bit older and not quite as aesthetically pleasing, but it serves a better purpose. And we are very, very happy here so far. What is PeelClear? PeelClear is a sprayable paint protection film that is sandable. You can polish it. When you're tired of it, you want to get rid of it, it gets beat up, you peel it off away from your paint. It is really cool stuff. I'm excited to show it to you. I know when I mention and go over PPF on the channel, it doesn't get a lot of views, but that doesn't concern me. Never has. So if you're interested in the PeelClear, let me know, and I'll do a dedicated video showing you how to prep for it, how to spray it, cure time, sanding it, polishing it. So in other words, you could spray it, and for those that don't have the eye, you can leave it go with orange peel, because when you spray something, it will have orange peel just like painted surfaces on your vehicle. You can match that. For those that have a show quality car, you can wet sand the product when it's cured and make it glass and mirror flat. And you can remove all types of dust nibs and imperfections as well. It is really neat. It has a 4-layer base, a 2-layer topper, and you can get it and spray it clear, satin, matte, stealth, and thousands of different colors and pigments to add a cosmetic change to your vehicle. I have 2 cosmetic changes coming up, so I had to order some pigment and metal flake, and we're anxious to get this next project started. And I can show you what we would, ways we would utilize PeelClear here at this shop. If you're interested, let me know down in the comment section. I'll just do a quick overview before we move on to the next box of products. First of all, you'd want to do the proper prep. This does have a prep spray. You can do anything possible to flatten the surface before you spray this on, but you want to keep the surface looking good, because this will eventually, you can peel this off when you're tired and you're done with it. It does have base coat, so you spray down 4 layers of a base coat, and that's where you would add pigment or color. So this right here is a gray-brown, which will give you chameleon effect particle flakes that would go in the base, and that would give it its color. Really neat, depending on the light, depending on the type of day, and depending on the angle you're standing, you would have a change in color, a different color. Really neat effect. Also, then any color you can think of that's a solid color. This is black pigment right here. And then once you have that on and cleared and have the base coat on, then you would activate and add reducer to your top coat, and it would get 2 layers of the top coat, and that will equal your 8 to 12 mils. That matches paint protection film. When this cures, this protects paint just like paint protection film, And like I mentioned, it would go on clear, satin, or cosmetic. How do we utilize PeelClear? Well, we do in many ways, and we like to team it up with traditional paint protection films. Let me give you an example just on this car. One of many ways we utilize PeelClear. We would utilize the film on hood, fenders, roof, and then we would utilize PeelClear on this bumper. This is not the easy, it's not impossible, it's not crazy hard, but this isn't the easiest bumper to install. Same goes with these mirrors. And there are similar cars with difficult parts on them and panels where if you have a customer that has the eye for detail and doesn't want to see lines or seams, which is necessary for a bumper that has the difficulty, the range of difficulty such as this, you can just prepare it and use a spray paint protection film protectant, and you won't see lines, it won't have lifting, and then when you're finished with it, you just peel it right off. Same thing with the mirrors. So that's how we utilize it, clear paint protections, or matte or satin. Then, if we have a customer that wants to change the cosmetic look of the entire vehicle, painted surfaces including door jambs, we can do that with no lines, not having to wrap film around edges, a lot less disassembly. There's some, but a lot less disassembly, and it makes the whole process easier and a lot more fun because there are so many more colors available. All right, next up is a polisher. This polisher was sent to me. I do get a lot of polishers and products sent. Obviously, any YouTube channel out there is going to get a ton of stuff sent to them. An easy way to make it fair when you're reviewing products is just to mix. I have my son mix them all up, and that way I have no idea which ones he ordered, which ones were sent. And then it keeps things fair, up in my head when I'm reviewing them, because, it's human nature to have something nice to say about somebody or something that was sent to you. We always like to keep things honest and down to earth here on the show. So I'll let you know when something was sent to me. This one here was sent to me, and I believe there's another box that was sent to me to try out. So this here is a kit with pads, I believe. This is a rotary polisher. It's the CC, and it is an 1800 watt, 7-speed rotary polisher. And I love testing all of these polishers, the ones I've never heard of, because you never know when you find a diamond in a rough. And I certainly have found many of these that, surprised the hell out of me. So I can't wait to try this one out, tear it down, and either enjoy how well it's made or make fun of it because it's a cheap piece of garbage. We'll see. We shall see. All right, next box I ordered because of the simple fact that a lot of people are asking me what they can use to replace the blue collar line, since I have sold the concept and the formulas from the products themselves and are no longer available. What can I use now that I'm running out to replace them that are similar? That's the key point, that are similar. And the product line that is the most similar to me, that I've always been impressed with, enamored with, and had it up in my head to kind of model my products after how they were designed and how they work and perform, because they perform so well, are the products from Geon. So I ordered Geon products, a bunch of different types of products all over the board to give you an example of how they perform. And we have them right here in the box. So let's open it up here and give you a little taste of what was picked up. All right, so we're going to have Quick View. Quick View is a glass windshield protectant. I could show you how that works. We have Geon foam pre-wash, Q2M foam. I'll show you how that performs. We have the interior detailer. We have the iron remover, and these are all the latest versions. I don't know how many versions they've had out covering some of their products by now as they upgrade and retool them when they think they can improve them. So these are all the newest versions. This is an odor remover. This is Purify Maintain. This is an antibacterial spray. Purify Coat. This is an antibacterial coating. So all work in conjunction for the germaphobes out there, such as myself. We have View. This is a high-performance rain repellent, water repellent for glass and windshields. I'm anxious to show you and compare the Q2M compound with some of the other heavy hitters out there. We'll put it up against 3D, Sonax, and you name it if you have something else you want to compare them to. Sense, air freshener. We have Geon primer. I could show you that and compare it to other polishing primers out there available. And Geon Mows. I really enjoy Mows. Their coatings, polysilazane as well, guys. So that's very important. I was always impressed how the Geon coatings and how they performed and held up as they came back for maintenance. And that's kind of how I wanted to model my products and make them last just as long. Also, in this box, the version 3 of the MJJC foam gun. So we'll give that a go. And then we have some odor remover pads as well. I do have a couple vehicles, auction vehicles that I picked up where the owner was a smoker or the other one had some serious pet smells, hence the theme here with some of these products. But there's many, many more to look over from Geon, and I'd like to show you a product line that is very similar to the blue collar line that you'll be very happy with. I also have a bunch from DIY Detailer. We have DIY Detail 1-year coating, 3-year, 5-year. I don't have the 8 because, you know, I don't believe anything lasts longer than about 3 years, 3-4 years. The 5 is stretching it, but if it's a garage queen, maybe. We have their panel prep. We can also give it a shot. And also, I did order Pan's version 2 of the ceramic spray. As you remember, version 1 did not do very well. Was not impressed whatsoever with version 1. It didn't do very well for me here at all. Could be a bad batch. Could have been an inconsistent run of that first batch. Maybe that's why there's a version 2. Or maybe I just got an unlucky bad bottle that may have frozen on its way to me. Who knows? But I'm sure I have very high expectations for the clean ceramic spray by Pan version 2, and I'm going to prep for it, apply it, and we're going to beat it up and run it through torture test just like we did the first version, and we're going to torture the hell out of these coatings as well and see how they hold up. All right, guys, let me know what you want to see first, if you want to see anything. I know some of you will be interested in the PeelClear, and I could show a video in great detail how that's prepped for sprayed and refined, and then how it protects your car, and then how you peel it. I can spray it on a junk panel and peel it off for you and show you what it looks underneath after you're finished with it. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. Let me know down in the comment section what, if anything, you want to see. And we'll take a look and then get on to the next batch that I have I have a storage room top to bottom full of tools and products that I am way behind on. Guys, retirement is glorious. I'm still going to pump out videos, maybe every week or two, or maybe more if I get the bug for it. We'll see. Thanks for spending some time with me. It's the best memory of a long career. You guys right there on the other side of that camera. I enjoy your company, and I'll see you in the next video.